Things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are in the dedicated theater room, and we are on 235.1 screen. She wants to play right with today. There we go. This screen, I finally got it measured out, is around 143 inches, 235.1. As I told you before, that I made some plans to change out a few things in the dedicated theater room. We're gonna have two screens in here, one at 235.1, now find out to 143 inches, and we'll have our 16:9 on display over there. It's kind of like having the, what do you call it? You have that widescreen Cinemax at the movie theater you pay extra for. So that's what we're gonna have here. Now, what I'm gonna design here, we have a kit coming out that is gonna be micro mesh kit that will do 235s only. I have an area set up in the website. When we get ready to start setting this up, I'm going to be building a screen for that setup. And that will come with the surface, pre-coated surface, by the way, pre-coated for 235.1. It's our dedicated movie theater. So I was going to raise the floor. Where my lights at? Go. Ambient light projection technology. I love doing that. So I was going to raise the floor up in here and have my seating here and have my screen over here. But after getting the ViewSonic projector, I wanted to set the 235 in the other room, but 235.1, the wall was a little crooked in there, so it wasn't going to fit correctly, which is surprising because we do ultra short there all the time with no problem. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring two seats in here because it's just me and my cat at the end of the day. What else is here with me and my cat? So I'm going to have two seats in here. We're going to have them where we can switch them up. I found these lightweight movie theater chairs, real nice. We can put two chairs here and here. Me and Taco can watch from here at 16:9. And then when I want to do the 235.1, I'm actually building me a wooden stand, a little case for this to sit right here. And then we can put our seating here and here, and we can watch 235.1. So I want to be able to switch up my chairs. Then we can watch from here on that projector there. So that's how I'm setting it up. I left enough room at the top. I do want to continue putting in, I want to put this custom made crown molding. So we still have much to do in here. We still have the crown molding to put in that's going to have the lights behind the back of it. That I have to install in. I have to finish the rest of my stage area here. All this wire here has to be hidden out of sight so you can't see it. Yeah, still can't put the popcorn machine down there because we still don't have enough room because I got this screen here. And popcorn machine I could put over there, but I don't want that light pushing me in the face. So I think I'm gonna keep the popcorn machine right there. We have the curtains that I have here. I want them across here. I want them across here, and we're building a booth for this right here. This, we're still waiting for the projector's lamp to get here because that is my projector I'm going to be using for advertising. And I'm going to put my movie posters here and here. They were supposed to be here, here, and here, but now we're doing the 235.1 widescreen here instead. The ceiling is all coated. Actually, the entire room is coated in Titan technology, so the ceiling's already good to go. We're going to put a starlight projector there, and there, and there, and that's going to project the galaxy on the ceiling. The fan also, too, is coated in screen paint, too. So that becomes a part of it. But I doubt we're going to be using the lights on for the fan. We don't need. We just need the fan. That's basically about it. Because all this is going to have the crown molding that's going to light up in the background. So the same white lighting we have here in the hallway, that bright lighting, will have it in here. But that lighting also has adjusters on it where I can actually dim the lights the way I want it. That's why I want it. I don't want any blue neon or any of that in here. I want to keep this, I'd say not professional, but I want to do it differently. I do like my blue neon. So that is my $100 projector. That's what I paid for my ViewSonic on the floor. My 720p. I think that's my SVGA. I paid about $100 for it. If I do it with micro mesh, it's going to be acoustic. That means I don't want a soundbar on the floor. I really don't. I think I like a soundbar behind. You just look. I got the soundbar hidden behind this screen. I'm gonna put the soundbar behind this screen right here. That's what I'm gonna do. Put the soundbar behind the back of the screen. Yeah, that'd be easier. I want that no soundbars on the floor. Because my soundbar for this screen is behind the screen. I love how you can't see anything over there because the screen's jet black. All right, so pretty much I don't have much to do in here. The most expensive part was going to be getting like 6 chairs and raising the floor is not that expensive, but getting the 6 chairs. But now we don't need it because we're just going to have a 2 set up where I can switch my chairs back and forth for 235.1 to 16.9. Not going to have them both running at the same time to be one or the other. Oh, and the screen that's being displayed off is the Titan, because the Titan literally is covered everywhere in the room. The entire room is painted in Titan. Unfortunately, the Titans are not available anymore because somebody else picked them up. They're actually doing Titan wallpaper screens or something they're doing with it. The gaming room. So, this room right here, we're going to be changing it out to all white. Yeah, we already got 2 dark ones. Why do we need another one? So this is going to be bone white. We're going to change the room to all white. That's what I want to do in this room. Keep my neons up here. But everything else, I'm going to change everything to bone white again. Because dark color is not doing it for me. The ceiling is already a projection screen. That's a 39 Black Widow. Extreme Black Widow on the ceiling. So we can project off the ceiling if we want it. Yeah, I'm going to go change this out to do. This is still my arcade room. My motorized projection screen. This thing has been rolled up for at least about a month. I haven't touched it in a month. So people ask me that question all the time. Is the projection screen going to be up there for a while? If I roll it down, it's going to crack or peel? Nope. Not going to crack or peel. This is the blackest, and I mean the blackest motorized projection screen. So this screen is a little different. It's borderless. There's no border on it. We actually expanded the screen size. It was 92 when I got it. Since we have 2 inches of border on each side, that's 96. And we expanded to an extra 2 inches for the height, 98. So my screen is actually 198 inches, 16.9. Because I expanded the borders on it. All right, so convert this room to all white. I want everything in all white in here because that's going to make that projector stand out much better. And let me see. I want to do something for here. Actually, I want to put a wallpaper up here. Sorry about people. I'm a little tired. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my room here. I'm going to do a wallpaper. I'm going to do 2 wallpapers. Wallpaper for portrait and a wallpaper for regular, what about landscape, what do they call it? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting 2 wallpaper screens here. Turn the wall jet white. All this I want to be jet white. I want a black wallpaper screen, 2 of them. I'm gonna set me up my other projector here again because I want to do that. I missed my 230 portrait mode. I missed that so much. I know why I got rid of that. So we're gonna actually install my shelf here again. I'm gonna go down and get my Chrissy projector. And get the new lamp in it because that's like about 30-40 bucks for my lamp in it. Install that here, and we're going to do this all in bone white. And we're going to do 2 wallpaper screens. The wallpaper screens are professional 45 44s. That's what we're doing up here. One's going to be here at 100 inches. Another one here is going to be at portrait at 100 inches. Our portrait 105 inch portrait 100 inch. We can do 235 one here too if we. But now we got 235 in the back, and we don't need that many screens. So we'll do 2 screens here. We can do a portrait screen, and we can do a 100-inch screen this way. That'll be beautiful. If I'm doing a 100-inch screen in here, I'm doing 2 of them. So we'll have 2 screens in here. One here, I want a jet white in here, and all I want to see is my black 44s in here. One here and one here. So I need to install a projector, 2 system projectors here and here, which we had. I keep doing the same thing over and over again. All right, so I think I still got the bracket system for the Sony. Yeah, I'm probably going to do the Sony and the Chrissy, and then over here for the motorized, I'm probably going to get another one of those Optimas for $35 because I don't need a big projector for the setup in here. We just need it for the motorized projection screen. So motorized projection screen, wallpaper, portrait wallpaper. That's what I'm doing right there. Because I wanted me to show off the 44 in the wallpaper style screen. And what better way to show up in a wallpaper style screen than do it in portrait? I'm sitting in my remote control. I know I am. Yep. On the remote control. And I got upside down too on top of that. And this is why I explained to you, when you're doing a dedicated theater room, like we're doing in here, do not go with a gray or white screen. Even though we are designing a better version of a gray screen paint under the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, we advise you do not use them in dedicated theater rooms. The best screen for a dedicated theater room is going to be black. Because contrast is everything, and that screen pulls a 100% contrast level. If we take any gray screen in here right now, network gray, any gray screen, and we'll show you, even with the advanced version of the Digital One, it's not going to do well in here. It's not going to be to pick up. We got an absolute, I got to get some tape here for this. I got an absolute black screen right over here. We take any surface in here, stick it in here, it's going to turn white. Question, when I hear people talk about, black screens, not black screens, gray screens are good for dedicated theater rooms. How much money are you going to have to spend for your projector to pull up a decent color shade of gray? That's what it comes down to. Now, anyone making that statement is probably using a high-end contrast projector. I guarantee you. That's making that statement. But if you have somebody who's not using a high contrast projector, how are your black levels going to pick up? They're not going to do too well. They don't even do too well on a projector with a 2 million to 1. They don't do well at all, period. They don't pick up. Now, you already know the theory behind network gray 773. We already had that discussion today. So you know what that stuff represents at the end of the day. And it does, I'm sorry, but if you match that product, you are that product, network gray 773. So anytime we use it in a demonstration, it shows you, nope, bad idea. Do not use that or anything else. And we don't advise you to use the advanced version of the Digital One, even though it's going to be better than the rest of those products. We don't use it because the best in dedicated theater rooms is going to be black. Now my projector on the floor is a 600 by 800 720p ViewSonic projector. The Chrissy over there, on the other hand, is 5,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200, a WXGA venue projector. This right here is a home projector. That's a commercial projector over there. That thing is far more powerful than the projector we have on the floor, and a gray screen won't pick up in here. Neither will a certified pickup next to an absolute black. They're not going to pick up. Now I'm going to show this screen off. We'll do our demonstration here on this. Come back in, turn on the 505, and show you. We're going to lay the screens up against the wall. We're going to put the screen against our screen. We're going to bring a silver, certified, a gray screen, and a white surface, and show you that none of those we're going to pick up in this environment. They're not going to pick up color, and they're not going to pick up contrast. So let's get back to this right here. So this is the 235.1. I measured my screen out. I'm coming in at 143 inches. We are going to be doing a micro mesh kit. This is going to be a pre-coated kit for those of you who have 235.1 setups or have 235.1 setups. If you don't have one, you're trying to figure out what projector to get, the ViewSonics have them. ViewSonics models from 2016 and up would have the 235.1 option. That way you don't have to go through the painstaking effort of trying to use a wide angle camera lens, which I did that one already before, or they had the adapter that slides around the, not around the projector, but it actually connects to the front and it's the lens that slides in front of your lens. That right there alone is going to cost you about $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 easily. Or you can go out and spend a whopping thousands, and I mean way past the product of P2. No, you're talking about a $10,000, $20,000 projector. They would have a 235.1 option, JVC, stuff like that. More advanced versions of the Sony Bravo, stuff like that, they would have that option. But the ViewSonic, on the other hand, has that option automatically. I've had the 4K version, the PX747, it had. I bought a widescreen version that was around 4,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200 WXGA. That one had it. I purchased a couple on ultra short throw 720p, short throw 720p. They had it. I bought an ultra short throw version downstairs for a screen that had it 158 inch 235.1. That had it. And then I bought their cheapest, lowest model, which is a 600 by 800 720p SVGA. I've had two of those. I got one downstairs right now in the lounge. That one also has it too. So yes, you can have 235.1. The only problem is you wouldn't even know it unless you watched this demonstration. Again, ViewSonic does not advertise the projector has that capability at all, period. Nowhere. You have to find out through somebody knowing it or by accident. I don't know why. Don't even ask me. I even called the company and asked them, why don't you advertise this? Because this is a big thing. And they don't consider it to be a big thing. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut because maybe they might start charging more for the projectors due to the fact that the 235.1 option is there. But actually beautiful to have. So let me show you that the projector is doing 235.1. So there you go, we bring you over. As you can see, we have a 235.1. So if you ever were dreaming of having a 235.1 setup, well, guess what? You can have it because the ViewSonics allow you to have that ability to do so. As for the picture quality that we receive off our screens and off our projectors, that comes from us. Tropical exotic birds.
Getting that from YouTube.
We literally have to get on the slant. The screen is literally that big. My screen is wide.
Where should we put all your luggage, Miss Hilton?
In the connecting room, please. Book confirmed connecting rooms for an extra large closet. Or, you know, for your family.
When you need a connecting room for whatever reason, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Now, when you're doing 235.1, if you're trying to do like anything in 16:9, You just have to be careful, but know that the top of the heads and the bottom half of the screen will be missing. This is true dedicated screen. So you have to have a screen, or basically a video format that is 235.1, I'm about to say 69, 235.1. You can't run 69 format off the 235.1 format because again, there's going to be stuff missing from the screen that you're not going to be able to see. Gaming on it? No. Unless basically you have the option to go into your graphic card and manipulate your aspect ratio settings. Oh, if you notice, we got a light switch painted into the screen over there too. Now, as you can see on the far end, we have a light switch painted in the screen. Wasn't my intention to put a screen here. It's my intention to put movie posters here, but since we're going to be building the screen, the new acoustic mesh screens, I am not going to have to worry about the light switch. Guys, my screen's going to be a couple inches away from the wall to allow me to install my speakers, so that will give me access to the light switch. Okay, well, pretty much there's not much more to say on this because again, we have to build a screen to put up here, which I can't wait to do. It should be today, God willing, if we'll have the products to start the beginning process of the Advanced Digital One Crystal Screen Paint 2.0, which is a great screen paint we are developing for the customers that need a better product. They need a better product. What's going on there right now with great screen paint products, a lot of people are getting ripped off. So we're making this product basically so they can have something nice at the end of the day and something that they can go to the website anytime and back up the product. Yeah, it does this, it does that. We'll show you everything at the end of the day, what you should be seeing. So change is coming on that nonsense altogether. You know, we're going to come in, bring back one of the classics, upgrade it to what we have, and give you a better product, a more reasonable price, and more paint at that, the way it should be done. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I got to come back here. We're going to be doing a demonstration. I need this for the website. I need a more up-to-date video, and we're going to be talking about why it's a bad idea to use white screens, gray screens, silver screens, and even certifies in your dedicated digital setup. The black screen is the best way to go. Now, we're going to have a lot of disclaimers in the Advanced Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. I don't want people thinking that it's going to do the exact same thing as the black technology we have here. We'll do some side-by-side demonstrations to show you in no way they do not match in any way whatsoever. If you want a more advanced technology, this technology is available. If you are satisfied with the gray screen paint products, then we're going to have that there too also. All right, this will also be available on our website. I was thinking about keeping the other site, but I'm going to drop the other site. We don't need it anymore. I'm going to let it go and then go in and just basically go from there. All right, people, I'm going to get out of here. I got to be back in a few minutes. We got to set up for the other screen on the other side. So let me get my machine off here. I wish I could get these projectors. These projectors are nice too. They're small and they're not bulky. If I could find a distributor or company that has these projectors for sale, I would buy like a huge pallet and just have a 235.1 package. But the best we can do is just send you a link. But if I could, I would do a package of it. Let me see, let's get our lights here and show you where we want to be at in here today. So that's the 235.1. That's being shown off the Titan wall, covered in Titan. This is what we're going to be on next. This is I customized 135-inch acoustic screen, and this is using the spray-on application called Absolute Black. I designed the Absolute Black because, again, my entire area here is in black, okay? If I were going to build a screen up here, I would have to prime the screen because, like I said, I wanted to have the 30, I was going to have the 39 Extreme Black Widow, but in order for me to get the surface flat the way I wanted to, I have to do painting, and I don't want to do any paint up here at all because, again, I don't want to get paint hit here, and I got my floors finally done, I got the walls done, everything's nice and dark in here for the dedicated theater room. So with that being said, that's why I designed the Absolute Black. So the Absolute Black is perfect. It's already pre-coated. Didn't have to do anything. Well, I had to do it to work. I sprayed it. Rather than that, for the customer, they don't have to do anything. Just take it, snap it to your frame, and you are done. For those of you who may be saying that I might not be good with building with tools, well, we got 150-inch downstairs attached to the wall with no frame attached to whatsoever. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thank our Lord and Savior for another blessed day. We will be back in here on this screen next. Got to go, and God bless.